Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the math session. In earlier classes, we have solved exercise number 2.4 from algebraic expression, first main, second main, third main, fourth main, and up to the fifth main, as well as sixth main we have solved. Now I am going to solve the seventh main. Evaluate the following using conditional entities. So, up to the sixth main, we have solved the questions based on algebraic expressions as well as conditional entities. So now 7 main also is there. It is also based on a minus b whole square formula. Algebraic expressions exercise 2.4. Now I am going to solve the seventh main. The seventh main is depend upon the conditional entity, that is a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. The question number 1 is 49 the square. Question number 1 is what? 49 the square. Yes, I think we have solved this 49. Question number 2, 9.8 whole square. In the earlier classes we have solved by taking 50 minus 1, but here 9.8 is there. This is means question number 2 from 7th main. This question is based on a minus b whole square formula. This is nothing but one of the conditional identity. So how to take this 9.8? First one. So extract, otherwise convert the 9.8 into the fraction form. How will we convert 9.8 into 10 divided by 10? Means 9.8 also we can take by taking 9.8 we can easily solve by using the conditional entity, as well as this is 9.8 is there, convert the 9.8 decimal to the fraction. How will we convert 98 divided by 10 whole square? Means units tensor, multiplying 10 and dividing 10, the 9.8 decimal will convert to the fraction. The 9.8 decimal will convert to the fraction by multiplying 10 and dividing 10. Next step. So now 98 divided by 10 is there. So we need only the numerator, we do not need the denominator. What to do? 98 keep as it is, 10 tens are 100. So 98 the square as it is, 10 the square is nothing but 100. Next one. So 98 the square divided by 100. How to convert this step? In the form of a minus b. Here, how to write the 98? 100 minus 2 the whole square. So what about the 100? So write 100 as it is. Understanding? What about 100 as it is? How to have written the 98? 100 minus 2. 100 minus 2 is nothing but a minus b whole square. Later on, a value is 100 and b value is 2. What to do now? So we have to apply the formula a square minus 2ab plus b square. Three steps are there. 9.8 is converted as 98. 98 square upon 100. 98 square upon 100. 98 square I have written in the form of 100 minus 2. 100 minus 2 is nothing but a minus b whole square. So a value is 100 and b value is 2. Now the formula is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. What is meant by a square? 100 square minus 2. What is the a value? 100. What is the b value? 2. So b square is what? 2 square. So once again I will repeat. A square. What is the a value? 100 square. 2 as it is. What is the a value? 100. What about the b value? It's 2. So this square is nothing but 2 the square. Now simplify. 100 to the square is 10,000 minus 2 to the 4. 4 into 100. 400. 2 to the square is nothing but 4. Clear? 10,000 minus 400 and 4. So we have left one value that is nothing but 1 upon 100. So just write here 1 upon 100 means we already have converted the decimal into the fraction by multiplying 100. Next, so 10,000 minus 400 is nothing but 9,600 plus 4 1 upon 100. The next step, 1 2 3. Now fourth step, 9,604 into 1 upon 100. So 96.04 is our answer. Understood? Means 9.8 the square is nothing but 96.04. This is your answer. If you need the answer, just pause the video and write down the answer. Okay? Yes. Next one. Shall we go for 8th main? Yes, we go to the 8th main. I'll draw this. Yes, what is the 8th main? 8th main is use the identity a plus b into a minus b. 8th main. So already we have used two identities a plus b the whole square, a minus b the whole square. Now we are using the identities a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. The full 2.4 exercise is depend upon the conditional identities. The 8th main is depend upon a plus b into a minus b. Okay, let us go to the question number 1. Question number 1 is x minus 6 and x plus 6. Question number 1, x minus 6 and x plus 6. Now the question is in the form of what? A plus b into a minus b. No problem. Here in the question, the first number which is the form of minus, the second number which is the form of plus. But the question is what? A plus b into a minus b. If we exchange, no problem. Here, the a value will become what? X, and the b value will become what? 6. Now substitute here. A square means what? X square. B square means what? 6 square. X square as it is, 6 square is nothing but 36. The steps are very easy. So, understand? Look here. Question number 2. 3x plus 5 and 3x minus 5. Question number 2 is there. 3x plus 5. 3x minus 5. Look here. A plus b into a minus b. Here both the sides a values are 3x and 3x and b value is what? 5 and 5. Now extract the a value. What is the a value? A value is 3x. What about the b value? B value is 5. So how to do? A square minus b square. A square minus b square means what is our a value? 3x. 3x square. What is the b value? 5 the square. Correct? A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. A value is 3x square and b value is 5 square. Later on, d3 is 9. So look here, multiply 3 to 2 times. What will we get? We get the 9. X multiply 2 times, we get the x square. What is the remaining part? 5 5 is 25. So this is your final answer. So here also, this is your final answer. I will solve one more question. What is that? 2x upon 3 plus 1. Question number 3. 2x upon 3 plus 1. So what will we get the one more term? 2x upon 3 minus means we are solving the questions based on a plus b into a minus b means if we get a single term we can easily justify the another term. 2x upon 3 plus 1, 2x upon 3 minus 1. Now tell me what is the a value? So a value will become 2x upon 3. It's correct. So what is the b value? B value as usual 1. Yes, we are under the identity of a plus b into a minus b. What is the formula? A square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b is what? A square minus b square. Later on, just put the value of a square. What is the a square value? 2x upon 3 is there. 2x upon 3 the square minus b square means what? 1 square. What is the next step? Square to the numerator, square to the denominator. First, 2 2s are 4x square. Number is clear. 3 3s are 9. Means the power will come to the numerator as well as denominator. Later on, 1 square is nothing but 1. So this is your final answer. Yes. Question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3. Understood? Yes. If you want to write the answer, same procedure. Pause the video and just write down the steps. Okay. Shall I go for the 9th main? 7 minutes finished. Now 8 is also finished. I am going to the 9th main. Yes. What is the 9th main? In the 9th main, evaluate using identities there. Evaluate using identity. Means he is not mentioned the identity. In the earlier mains he has mentioned the identity, but in this main he did not mention any identity. So what to do? He has given some questions like 55 and 45. Question number 1, 55 into 45. Now tell me what identity we have to use. So I'll write and just you say what we have to use. First one, 50 plus 5. Next 50 minus 5. 50 plus 5 is what? 55. 50 minus 5 is what? 45. So what write? A plus B, A minus B. What's the answer? A square minus B square. Means this question is totally come under the A plus B into A minus B. Now extract the values of A. What is the A value? Is 50. What about the B value? Is 5. Correct? 45, 55 and 45. A plus B and A minus B. A plus B into A minus B. A value is what? 50. What is the B value? 5. Now writing the A square minus B square. A square means what? 50 the square. B square means what? 5 the square. Yes? 50 the square is how much? 2500. Which is 25. So 2475 is your answer. 2475. So let us check by the verification. First thing, so I'll do the verification. $55 and 45. So multiply it. 55. So 45 into 55. 5 5 is 25. Remaining 2. 5 4 are 20. 20 plus 2, 22. Correct? 5 4 are 25. Remaining 2. Next term. 5 4 are 20. 20 plus 2, 22. 5 5 is 25. 2 and 2 are placed. 5 is there. 7 is there. 4 is there. 2 is there. Now check out both answers. Both the sides we got same answer. When simplifying the given question, we have used the suitable identity. Here we just simplify in the normal multiplication. Both sides will get same answer. Okay. So let us take one more question. The question is, so I'll write here. Question number 2. 33 and 27. 33 into 27. So how to do? You already tell me how to write 33 and how to write 27. So how to write 33? 30 plus 3. Correct? 30 plus 3 is nothing but 33. How to write 27? 30 minus 3. So we are under the conditionality of A plus B into A minus B. Now the question is in the form of what? This implies A plus B into A minus B. What is the answer? A square minus B square. Correct? A plus B into A minus B. A value is what? 30. Correct? What about the B value? Is 3. Extraction is correct. Okay. Let us substitute the value of 30. A square means what? 30 the square. B square means what? 3 the square. 30 the square is what? 900. 3 3 is a 9. 3 3 is a 9. 30 the square is nothing but 900. 3 the square is 9. So what to do now? Subtract 9 from 900. 891. Correct? 891 plus 1. 891 plus 9. 900 will come. So verification, you only just take the verification. Means we will get both sides same answer. So for this question, I have done the verification. For this question, you people only do the verification. If you have any doubts, just inform me. Okay. So shall we go for the 10th main? After this is the 9th main. 9th main, evaluate using identity, question number 1 and question number 2. So now I will go to the 10th main. 10th main is nothing but last main of the exercise number 2.4. What is last main? Okay, I'll draw this board. So last main is 10th main. The 10th main is find the product. Find the product. The question is x minus 3 and x plus 3, x square plus 9. So here he has given 3 values. 3 values are what? X minus 3, x plus 3 and x square plus 9. Now tell me, the question is refer which conditional identity. First one, you people know a minus b into a plus b is there. So this is underwater. A plus b into a minus b formula. So just write on that. A plus b into a minus b is equal to what? A square minus b square. Correct? Yes. The first step, we can apply this formula. Alright, how to apply this formula? A plus b into a minus b is there. A square means what? X square. B square means what? 3 square. Correct? A square means x square, b square means 3 square. A value is x, b value is 3. So next step, next term write as it is. This one write as it is. Later on, x square as it is, 3 3 is what? 9. X square as it is, 9 is also as it is. Next term, a minus b into a plus b. So these two terms will come under the identity of a plus b into a minus b. How to take this? A square. A square means x square the whole square minus b square is what? 9 square. Look here. When we were solving the question, a value was x. Now the a value is x square. Because already we have simplified these two steps by using a plus b into a minus b formula. We got x square minus 3 square. What is the simplification of x square minus 3 square? X square minus 9. And here x square plus 9. A minus b into a plus b is x square the whole square 9 square. The last step is what? X to the power 4 minus 81. 9 ends are 81. 2 2s are 4. I think what's that? Solution is clear, right? Shall we go for question number 2? Yes, question number 2. Question number 2 is 2a plus 3. This is question number 1. 2a plus 3. 2a minus 3. What will become the third step? 4a square minus 9. A plus b into a minus b. 4a square plus 9. So this question is under the identity what? A plus b means for every question we have to mention the conditionality. Only one step you can mention, the remaining steps you can do directly, no problem. A plus b, this implies into a minus b, so a square minus b square. Correct? A plus b into a minus b is what? A square minus b square. Now tell me, what is the a value? The a value is what? A square means what? 2a the square. So we have write the 2a inside the bracket. Here the term was only 1, now the terms are 2. That's why 2a the whole square. Minus b square means what? 3 the square, and remaining 4a square minus 9. Now simplify this. 2a square means what? 4a square. 2 2s are 4. A square as it is. Look here. 2 2s are 4. A square as it is. 3 3s are 9. Correct? Next term. 4a square. So sorry, this is plus 9. Plus 9. Now the question is in the form of what? A minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b means what? A square minus b square. How times a square? 4a square the whole square minus 9 the whole square. A minus b into a plus b. A square minus b square. Now how to finish it? 4 4s are 16. A to the power 4. Square root square 4. 9 square is nothing but 81. So this is your final answer while solving question number 2. Okay. Also one more question. Question number 3. Yes, the question is 1 upon 2m minus 3. 1 upon 2m plus 3. 1 upon 4 m square plus 9. So don't worry about the denominators, just follow the conditional identity. 1 upon 2m minus 3, 1 upon 2m plus 3, 1 upon 4m square plus 9. So the question, otherwise the term which is under what? The conditional identity what? What's the conditional identity? A minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. This full main is totally depend upon the identity, that is a minus b into a plus b. Now, to the first step, 1 upon 2 m whole square minus 3 square. A value is what? 1 upon 2 m whole square. What is the b value? Minus 3. Next step, 1 upon 4 m square plus 9 as it is. 1 upon 4 m square plus 9 as it is. Next term. Simplify this. 1 upon 2 m square, 2 2s are 4. M square will come, 2 2s are 4. M will come into the numerator. Numerator is nothing but 1 into m is there. This is m square, 2 2s are 4. 3 3s are what? 9. And next step, 1 upon 4. Otherwise, you can write directly m square divided by 9. 1 into m square is what? M square by 4 plus 9 as it is. Next, here apply the same formula. M square by 4 whole square minus a plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square minus 9 whole square m to the power 4 by 16 minus 81. 2 2s are 4, so m to the power 4. 4 will come, divided by 4 4 is 16, 9 square is what? 81. This is clear. So the last question is, yes. So no question is there. I'll this first one and we'll solve the question number 4. Question number 4 is 2x minus 3y. 2x minus 3y. 2x plus 3y, 4x square plus 9y square. 2x minus 3y, 2x plus 3y, 4x square plus 9y square is there. This question is also in the form of what? How did I say? A plus b into a minus b. For every question, we have to mention the identity, that is the mandatory. So for every question, we have to mention the identity. Understood? We should mention first one. A square minus B square. Now tell me what is the A value? Yes. 2x the whole square minus 3y the whole square. Already people know how to write the formula and how to simplify. Correct? So A value is 2x and B value is 3y. A square minus B square. The next value as it is 4x square plus 9y square. Next thing, A square minus B square. Simplify it. 4x square. 2 to the 4 x square as it is minus 3 is what? 9 y square. Next step, right as it is 4x square plus 9 y square. Cleared up? Okay. Now a square minus b square. 4x square the whole square minus 9y square the whole square. 4x square the whole square minus 9y square whole square, because a minus b into a plus b. 16x to the power 4. 4 4 is 16, correct? Square 4 minus 9 9 is 81 by the power 4. So this is your final answer. So now in this session I have totally finished the exercise as well as the topic algebraic expressions. If you have any doubts, just call me. I have given the number in the first session only. Just call me. Otherwise, you send a message to get the answers. Otherwise, any doubts I will clear with. So thank you, dear children. Have a nice day. Thank you.